All right, so the very first money method I'm going to show, it's with Underdog Fantasy. Basically, the way it works, you put in $100. They have a promo because you're signing up with my referral. It's going to give you $200 to bet with after you deposit 100. You're then going to do 4 bets, and with those 4 bets, you're guaranteed to make $150. You can then withdraw, making you a net profit of $50. So click the link in the description for at the beginning. You're going to download this app. It should take you to the App Store. Once you download it, you're good to go ahead and sign up. Put code KeenanJL. It should be linked in the description. Go off of whatever's on the description though, just in case my code expires. You might need a different one. So just go ahead and sign up with that code. Put your username, birthday. Make sure everything that you put, your email, is what's on your driver's license because it has to verify your identity to work. So just go ahead and put your email, password, and all that. And if you did it right, you're going to see that you're getting a treat. Deposit now, and it should give you a deposit match. So it only works with, actually, Underdog works with almost any type of card or PayPal. I just did PayPal. You're going to put in 100. You should have to verify your identity. So go ahead and verify that. Then you should be good to deposit. So once you put in the 100, it's hard to see at first. I have it cropped out a bit, so my notifications aren't showing on the top of the screen. But if you did it right, after you get this, you should see $200 at the top right. You can click allow or don't allow here. It doesn't matter. Same with that. Allow. On the top right of your screen, you should see that you have $200. So now what you're going to do is you're going to find 2 players on different teams. So you can see that 200 there now. But find 2 players on different teams and that one of them can't be a pitcher. So at first I'll show you kind of what not to do. So you're going to do Lars and then Zach Little. Zach Little's a pitcher. I'm going to show you what happens if you try to do it. So if you try to put in 50 for this bet, it's not going to work because there can't be a pitcher on the other team. So how this works, basically what you're going to do is you're going to place 4 bets, each for $50. And you're going to do it with 2 players, and you're going to do 2 bets for the higher, 2 for the lower, then 1 for the higher and lower, and then 1 for the lower and higher. That might sound confusing right now, but it'll make sense as I kind of show how to do it. The way it works is because they gave you that extra 100, you can divvy that 200 up into 4 bets of $50 each. Whenever you pair 2 players together, if that bet hits, you're guaranteed $150. So because there's 4 options possible, one of them will for sure hit. There's no way that it doesn't as long as you do it right. Now in this tutorial I fucked up and I accidentally messed it up, but I'll explain all of that here shortly. Just bear with the video and kind of do as it does. The players might not be the exact same for you, but it's the exact same concept. Alright, so it should start going now. So we're doing Lars higher, and then we're just going to do Randy higher. You have to click insured first. If you don't click insured, your app just freezes, and it's really fucking annoying. So click insured, and then go back to place before you type in the numbers. So as you can see, I did higher, higher there. Now I'm going to do lower for Randy, higher for Lars. Yeah, it looks like I didn't click insured first there. So I'm going to go back into it. Again, lower for Randy, higher for Lars. Click insured. Oh, I guess I fucked up that too. Sorry about that. So higher, lower. 2 picks, insured, standard, and then $50. Submit, confirm, exit. So at the moment I've done higher, lower, and higher, higher. So now we're going to do higher for Randy and lower for Lars. And then insured, standard, 50. Okay, and then you'll do that one last time, but you'll do lower, lower this time. So something that I did whenever I messed this up, you have to pay attention and make sure you're doing the consistent bet. So how it says singles and total bases, those can kind of change a bit. So whenever I did this, it'll show it here in a second whenever I review all four of these. So I accidentally did, one second, if you click on live. So for one of Lars, I think it was, no, it was for one of Randy's. I accidentally did fantasy points. So I fucked that up. So in my case, it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed to win, but as long as you do it properly, this cannot fail. So as I said, whenever you review everything, it needs to be higher, higher, lower, lower, higher, lower, and lower, higher. Just as long as like you've covered all four possible options. So, and they have to be the same thing. So watch the video first, obviously, before you do this. Just make sure you don't do what I did in this situation. Um, so for sure do just make sure it's consistent. It doesn't matter what you do. Just you're doing lower and higher for Lars singles has to be the same, and lower and higher for Randy total bases. It doesn't matter the players, just as long as that part's consistent. And lastly, to withdraw, it's very simple. You do need either PayPal or there's another option to withdraw via this thing called Interchecks. I've never done that. I just recommend PayPal. It's easy. Anyone can have it. So you, after your bet clears, which if you're doing it at like a decent hour, like before all the games start, your bet should clear tonight. You'll just go into like your profile page and there's going to be an option that says withdrawals. You'll click withdrawals, do the full amount, should be 150, and send it to your PayPal. It should happen almost immediately, and you can return the money to your bank account that day. So if anyone has any questions, just message me on Snapchat or whatever, and I can clarify stuff.